Man, it's the end of the world as we know it. I'm flabbergasted. It's the end of the world as we know it.
The Audacity.
Here we go, everyone. Here we go.
Oh, we started.
Oh, what do you think was happening?
I thought you were just saying, like, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and then you're going to hit record.
I'm never that excited unless we're recording. You should know this.
That's true. Welcome back to Flabbergasted by the Audacity. It's been, what, 2 weeks now?
We took 2 weeks off.
2 weeks off, man.
We really needed it. We're overworked.
We're so overworked.
Underpaid.
We're getting paid?
Well,
okay, so I'm not getting
paid.
paid.
You weren't supposed to know that.
But anyways, I'm Jamal.
I'm Patrick.
And welcome back to today's episode. We're close to 3 months now, aren't we? Yeah.
I think so. Started in March.
And these episodes will eventually be on Spotify when
I'm
this
not
guy
lazy.
finds time out of his day to do it.
It is the end of Pride Month. We didn't care when it started, and we don't care now. So if you haven't gotten it by now, you shouldn't define yourself by your sexual orientation.
It's funny because I felt like this year there wasn't that many.
It seemed less pressing.
Yeah, no, but not that. But like there wasn't as many companies who, like, you know, most companies like, oh, like Pride Month, and I think YouTube changed their logo.
I saw a bunch do it.
Yeah, but like it wasn't. I don't know. Like it wasn't like
it
as,
seemed less severe.
Yeah, it wasn't as severe this year.
Maybe they're finally getting it.
Maybe.
Nothing matters.
Or maybe they're just going like, just redoing this does nothing.
Yeah. So my words of wisdom for this episode are: your sexual orientation does not define you, but your thoughts, feelings, passions, and those who you love do.
No, they don't.
So if that all revolves around your sexual orientation, Jamal, you should probably kill yourself.
Yeah, I know. That's fair.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, no, I forgot that this was. I actually forgot. It was
I know, me too.
Yeah. It was also Indigenous Month. No one talked about that, like, at all.
I'd rather celebrate that because they're actually cool and interesting.
Yeah, I saw like one post about it. Like that was it. I was like, oh, I didn't even know. Like
they
that's
literally
the
had
thing.
tomahawks.
There's not enough months in the year to celebrate everything. Every day has a national.
That's the thing. It shouldn't have a month or anything. It should just be there. You know.
Yeah,
it's like a Black History Month.
Yeah,
why
like, it should be
Black History in Black History Month?
Yeah, it should be every month. Fuck.
Yeah, if it's important, teach it.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's just stupid. It's the world. Yeah. But yeah, to get the boring stuff, not the boring stuff, but the sports stuff out of the way. So congratulations.
No, you had it right. Boring stuff. Yeah, continue.
Congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche for dethroning the two-time champion Tampa Bay Lightning.
Deep throating?
Dethroning.
Jesus Christ, that would have been different.
What's crazy? The funny thing that for those who don't know, Tampa Bay Lightning won for 2 years in a row. They would have been the first team in this century, in the 2000s, to win the Stanley Cup back-to-back 3 times.
I saw something. I don't know if this is your story. Stop me if it is.
Okay.
They dented the cup?
Yes, they did. Yeah. So, but I'll get to that. But what's also really funny, there's a particular person named Corey Perry.
I like him already.
He played in 2019 versus Tampa Bay Lightning in the finals and lost. Then he got traded to Montreal Canadiens.
Okay.
Played Tampa Bay Lightning in 2020 and lost. Then he got traded to Tampa Bay Lightning. Went to the Stanley Cup final and lost. So this guy's cursed.
Jeez.
This guy's actually cursed. To go all the way to the finals to lose 3 years in a row, fucking blows. Anyways, so Colorado, when they won the Cup, of course the Stanley Cup comes out. And the Stanley Cup only weighs 35 pounds. It's not a very heavy cup.
It's big though.
Yeah, it's quite light. It has been dented over the years. But they always have a timer of how long it takes before it gets dented. This was the shortest, 10 minutes. That's because funny. They were going for the pitcher, and the guy who had the cup fell. And
I saw the video. He stumbled, and I'm like, you're a professional hockey player, and you stumbled while skating?
It happens.
Mind you, we walk. And
exactly. So, no, it's very common to have people, as they say in hockey, burn out a tire. Because that's how they think, oh, he burnt out a tire because he fucking slipped and hit into the boards and shit.
You just gave me a flashback to elementary school.
Yeah?
I was really into cars.
Okay.
So whenever I'd run, I'd be like, I'm a car. Like a retard, right?
Yeah, no, you're retarded for that one.
But then I tripped once, and I thought, oh, man, I blew out a tire. And I said it out loud.
Retarded, no.
I said it out loud, and I was like, that sounded so dumb. I'm never saying that again. And then you said that, and I'm like, wait, am I not crazy?
No. But that's like the hockey term. But yeah, so they won the cup. They dented the cup in 10 minutes. Congratulations to them regardless. I think they played very well.
Yeah, but the fact that they know this is a thing now, you think next year they're just going to take it like, we won, bang, right into the ground.
No, I mean, I think what was funny about it also was good sportsmanship was because they won in Tampa Bay's town when they won the cup, which is kind of fucked because it's like your home crowd. They could have won and they lost in Game 5. And what's just so unclassy? Like the Tampa Bay Lightning fans were like bullying them. I'm like, dude, like come on, like they won the cup. Like,
and if the opposing team wins in the other team's hometown, you're just asking for a riot outside.
Well, I mean, it's not their fault. It's like you have to play it's 2 games in each city, and then it alternates 1 game each. It's like you're not gonna go. Oh, let's not win here. Let's win in our home. Like, what happens if you have a bad game there?
If
like
that starts happening, like consistently, where they win on their home turf, like regularly every year. Then you know it's rigged.
Well, no, it really is. Every ice field is the same, but there are like, you know, when you take a shit in your toilet, you feel more comfortable if you take a shit in someone else's toilet. Like it's just
no,
feels
I
different.
dominate wherever I go.
That's bullshit.
I'd attack that shit.
What?
But if the place is disgusting, I'll squat over it. But then when it falls in, it just splashes everywhere.
Yeah, and it touches
and
your ass.
And then I've marked my domain.
Yeah. Well, for me, if I shit in someone else's toilet, I'm like, I'm not as comfortable if I shit at home. Just for them, it's the same thing. Like they play.
I remember we were at Khalil's. We were having a barbecue.
Yeah.
Khalil, we've had as a guest a few times.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a teacher, so I had to really take a shit.
Yeah.
And whenever I can, I just hold it because I lied. I don't like to dominate.
See?
Toilets, so.
Yeah. Stop lying to us.
Anyways, I was like, I've never gone to the bathroom in his house before, so I had to ask his mom, "Where's the toilet?"
Okay.
It's right down there.
Why'd you say it like that? Did you actually start like, "Where's the toilet?"
Yeah, it was really intense because I really had to shit. I was like, "Where?
Where's the toilet? Tell me where!"
And with the sweetest voice, "It's down the hall on the right, sugar." And I was like, "I love old black women. It was great." And then I went in there and ruined it. I was in there for 10 minutes cleaning up. It was great. So Khalil, if I left any trace, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna have to ask him about this story.
I've never talked about it since.
Well, he's gonna talk about it.
You know what the best thing is though? I have this great like shitting story, and I've never been able to tell it because it's covered by another bigger story.
Is it podcast worthy or? Is it more like after the podcast?
No, see, that's the thing. I always wanted to come up naturally. Now I feel like I'm forcing it, so I'll save it.
Having a Patreon, want to hear his shitting story?
I've been saving the story for 2 years. I'm waiting for like the perfect moment to bring it up, and never happened.
I'm very excited to hear about the story.
So one day you will hear that story, and when you do, you will feel privileged.
Okay, all right.
There should be, anyways.
All right, awesome, man.
So yeah, so they dented the cup.
Dented the cup, and they won. So
is it true they keep the cup until the next season?
It goes on tour. I think like every player has it. I'm not sure how long they have it for each.
Like when you buy something with your friend and you have to share it.
Yeah,
it's my turn with it.
Yeah, it's like I know that like for example like Arturi Lehkonen, which is a former Montreal Canadian. He's from Finland, so when he goes to Finland, he's gonna have the cup with him. I know that. Okay. Now no hockey for the next 2 months. So
now the gap is only 2 months.
Well, yeah, because
so they're doing like a school year's worth of sports.
Well, because like we're gonna be in July, right? Yeah. July's the draft, so that's when all the new players come in. August is training camp. September is when the preseason starts. So we have 2 months, and then we're right back into it. I did also wanted to give a quick shout out to the women's soccer team Canada for not winning versus South Korea.
For not winning.
Yeah, because they're trash. They should have won that game. They had like 3 chances on the goal line. They could not score.
So they let them win then?
No, they tied. No one won. It was 0-0. Okay. It was a very boring game. South Korea, those women do not look like women. Like
they look like boys and wigs.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
they probably are.
Yeah, so no, it's like only one player on their team, and she's actually the most decorated Korean in terms of soccer. Like, and she was fucking good. Like, she made some fucking nice plays. But
I don't know why when you said decorated, I just imagined her coming out dressed as a peacock or something.
Comes out all elegant. No, they. It's just a shame because women's soccer team, like they won gold medal. They won the gold medal in the Olympics. So I'm surprised that they couldn't beat South Korea, of all teams. But men's soccer did really well. However, they played in like Honduras a couple of weeks ago on this shitty ass field. It was rainy. It was muddy. The field wasn't synthetic. I'm like, how have we not gotten to the point where we don't have a synthetic field for the national team of Canada? Like, I get it if it's like my league. Like, I coach like a 16-year-old team on the South Shore, but like, this is Nationals Canada, and you can't have a fucking synthetic field.
Get in that fake grass.
Yeah, like at least like because I think that when it's like that, it greatly affected the game. We lost 1-0 because we had like 3 chances, but the ball we pass it and it just gets stuck in the mud, and we'll never get to the guy and just go the other way. I'm like, fuck, like. They lost because of the field, like legit. I
don't know. I feel like that would make it more interesting.
It was because it
creates a different setting.
It was for sure because they had to adapt. But the thing is that when the big tournament happens in Qatar, there are no regular fields. They're all artificial. So it's like you're practicing for no reason because you're never gonna play in those conditions.
Yeah, that one day you practice in the raining simulation.
So it's like
I remember I went to a football game.
Yeah.
I was dragged. It was to impress a girl. It didn't work.
Was you actually?
Yeah.
You went to go see the Alouettes play?
No, it wasn't the Alouettes. It was like a college game or something.
Oh,
it started raining halfway through.
Okay.
And then it got canceled. I'm like, you fucking serious?
It got canceled?
Yeah. In all these movies I've seen, they always play in
Oh, wait,
rain.
was it thundering, though?
I don't think so.
If it thundered, then yeah, I understand why they canceled, because the helmets are metal.
Oh, that would have been sick. Mid-touchdown, just a light God's like, no!
Yeah, it's like, I got and you fucking, stroke out.
Collapses.
So. Yeah, no.
I would get up and cheer, yeah! Just look up at the sky, yeah, Thor! Let's go!
Yeah, if it was thunder or lightning, but if it was raining, that's very sure that they canceled that game. It's interesting, but...
The whole night.
Did you get at least sex out of that, or...?
So, next story.
I guess not, okay.
Like, we missed 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we have a lot to catch. Well, not a lot, but like big stuff. We have some big stuff.
I got some stuff left over from the previous 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, everyone hates Amber Heard. We know that.
Yeah, we did that. That's easy.
And they should, seeing how, like... I love when I write things. Okay. Everyone hates Amber Heard, as they should, seeing as how she is mentally ill.
That was so bad. That was awful.
I know. I don't know why I wrote that. Anyway, she's a pathological liar prone to violence, which is why people are saying she should be replaced in the upcoming Aquaman sequel. Everyone's tossing around names as to who should replace her.
Just don't make the movie. The first movie was already bad.
I didn't understand why people liked it so much.
I didn't know people liked it.
It made like $1 billion.
Did it really?
Yeah, no.
You want to know why? Because it's fucking Momoa. That's why.
There's no way he has that kind of pull. I refuse.
To women, yes, he does.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was watching the movie. I was like, this is so fucking boring.
No, I watched. I got halfway through the movie and I actually turned it off.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, that's fair. I would too.
Yeah.
No, but like I don't know. I mean, honestly, replace her. I mean, you have to at this point. Like, I did hear rumors that Johnny Depp might come back as Jack Sparrow. Apparently, there's been talks that he might come back now. I think everything got. I guess because they weren't sure about how the case was gonna end. Well, now everything got cleared up.
They did one movie without him.
Yeah.
And it did pretty poorly. Got bad reviews.
Yeah, so that's probably why they're gonna bring him back. That makes sense.
That'd be what, the 6th.
I have no clue how many parts. There's a lot of parts of the game.
I only liked the first 2. The third one was meh, but it had that cool ending with like the maelstrom and they're shooting ships and shit. Yeah. That was good.
I mean, who are the names? Who are the names that they?
Well, the number 1 by petition online was Bruce Campbell of Sam Raimi fame.
I mean,
Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, but like, isn't the person supposed to be a girl?
Oh, you see, it's Pride Month.
Oh, God. I don't know. Stop. Shut the fuck up.
No, but it's literally just for the memes.
Oh, okay.
How funny would it be, like, he comes out with, like, a red wig.
That would be interesting.
That great voice he has.
Yeah. That
would be hilarious.
It would be, I don't think it's going to happen, but that'd be very interesting.
Exactly. And speaking of Bruce Campbell, he had a cameo in Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange was free to watch on Disney+. I saw it.
Okay.
It was just as bad as I feared.
I haven't watched it yet. Is it really that bad?
If you don't have to, don't watch it.
But I kind of feel like I need to in order to understand the next couple movies that are going to come out, if they're good.
They're not, except for Spider-Man. Like, seriously, since Endgame, only Spider-Man's been good.
Yeah.
It's such a shame, though, because I was so excited for Doctor Strange, too.
Me too.
Because Sam Raimi's directing. He did Spider-Man, he did Evil Dead. He has these great horror elements he could have brought to it. And he kind of did. The ending has a particularly cool thing. If you want to watch it, I won't say.
Okay.
But it was metal as fuck.
Okay, I'll probably watch it.
But it didn't last long enough.
I like Doctor Strange as a hero, so I think I'm still going to watch it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You like Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
This movie doesn't like Doctor Strange. And they beat you over the head about how terrible he is.
I mean, he is, if you look at... I never read the Doctor Strange comics, so I don't know how much of an asshole he was, but like... In the original Doctor Strange, he is a big asshole.
But that's his character arc. He becomes a hero.
Yeah, but he's still an asshole.
He saves reality.
No, he doesn't.
Listen. He does. What do you mean? Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah, okay.
One of my favorite endings to an MCU.
That movie was pretty good. That ending was really good. But like, I look at all the Avengers, and I look at all the Avengers. There's nothing else. But like, I look at the movie and I go, like, he's good, but like. There's still a little bit of him that is from the before he became who he is now. I feel I just don't know. I don't know about the comic books. If he was an asshole in the comic books, I have no clue.
That's not necessarily relevant because they're not
not following. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
you know. So it's just the thing. There's a rule. I remember someone talking about it in screenwriting. You have to beat the character down for them to rise back up. In this, it's all beating down, and he never rises back up.
Unless he does in the next movie.
You know who does?
Spider-Man.
Wanda.
Oh right. I mean, she's so hot. I want to watch it for her. She's so sexy.
It's there's something about her face when she's wearing the villain costume.
Yeah. Well, ignore her face. Just look at her tits.
She's pretty attractive.
Thank you.
Consider she's an Olsen child. Like,
yeah.
Compared to her twin sisters.
Yeah. The
twin sisters, they've gotten so creepy.
I know, right? They're weird.
So weird. They were hot for like a brief period.
Yeah.
During their like late teens and mid 20s.
Yeah.
And then just fell off.
Yeah. But no. But she stayed on course, and I'm proud of her for that. Good on her.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Campbell caught wind of this petition, and he responded on Twitter saying, "Send me the script."
That's fun. I mean, listen. I think at this point, if they do that, the fan service is gonna lose their shit.
Oh, I'd go see the movie.
Yeah,
just for him.
Yeah. I think if that happens, if they're smart, if DC's smart and they need money, what they do, they would do it because all the other movies are trash. So I would see that this would be a good idea. I mean, that's just my opinion.
The best one still is probably actually no, Batman came out. You know, I rewatched Batman.
The Batman.
I can't get over the mystery because the whole thing is like a murder mystery, kind of like a whodunit kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you know who it is? It's It's the Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying to catch him, so it's like gotta catch him all.
Well, this episode's copyright. Good job, buddy.
God. But the mystery isn't enticing. It's just Batman goes somewhere, finds a clue, and instantly knows where it leads to, and it's very annoying.
Well, he's smart.
It's not satisfying.
But he's a smart person though.
Yeah, but it's okay. For example, there's a scene, guy has a bomb strapped to his neck, and the Riddler is asking him via phone certain riddles, and Batman instantly knows the answer, without even thinking.
Oh well, I mean,
and it's like that's not satisfying. It's just you just know. It's like throwing math problems at a calculator. It's not impressive after a while.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I didn't see the movie yet. I think at this point I'm just not going to.
The style, cinematography, and the fucking car chase at the midway point is incredible.
I think I just want the car chase. I just love the cars. Batman's cars are so fucking cool. And his bike. I think there's that one movie where like the bike like spins sideways and it goes straight.
Oh, yeah, he turns the corner.
Yeah, that shit made me come. That was hot.
Dude, no, the sound of the Batmobile.
Yeah.
It's so guttural. I love it because in The Dark Knight, it's pretty high pitched. It sounds kind of like a supercar.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is very muscle sounding.
Nice.
And as soon as he starts the car, we were in the theater. Justin hits me like. He like nudges me. He just makes a face like, "Oh my god, this is incredible."
That's great. Okay, I might have to watch.
I heard David like, "Oh, V8." You know David's voice.
Yes. We don't have David on the show yet, but we do.
We had him on once, but he's very quiet because he's a shy boy, and his girlfriend took away his testicles.
When was he there?
We've done so many episodes, it's all blended together for you, hasn't it?
Yeah. When was he there? He wasn't there for
episode 6.
Oh, he was there. Yeah, we asked him about the paramedic. Yes, okay, I remember now. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Yeah.
David's the paramedic for those who don't remember.
Yeah.
Like Jamal.
Yeah.
Anyways, Doctor Strange sucks. If you liked it, good for you.
You're blind.
I really didn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, Top Gun Maverick. Saw that.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
Yeah, I heard it's really good.
Incredible.
I'm gonna wait until it comes out.
I was kind of scared though because I was very excited to see it, and then the movie starts with a montage mirroring the introduction of the first movie. Like, oh no, is it just gonna be like completely nostalgia bait?
Yeah.
But the climax of this movie, I swear it's like 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it just builds and builds, and it gets so big. You're like, they're fucking dead. They can't. There's no way. And then just.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Me and my girlfriend left the theater. We were like, I want to see that again.
Oh wow, is that good?
It was excellent.
Okay.
It was excellent.
Okay.
The plane things, like there's not even that much combat. It's mostly training exercises.
Yeah.
But they make it so satisfying to watch and so cool, and a lot of it was done for real.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is one of those guys. I don't like his acting, but I will respect his fucking like balls.
Yeah. So the movie crossed $1 billion, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Typically, only tentpole movies like a Jurassic World or a
or
Marvel
Avengers,
movie will pass that. Yeah. So for this, a smaller thing.
They should definitely be proud of themselves.
It's
Honestly,
very,
yeah.
And that's the thing. That's the thing they're seeing a lot with these modern, mostly superhero movies, but also Jurassic World. There's a sharp drop off after the first weekend.
Yeah.
Because all like the big fans like, oh, I've got to go see it, and then they see it, and then no one else really cares.
Yeah.
Because word of mouth plays a big deal.
Yeah.
Big part in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So with Top Gun, it's been steady this whole time.
Awesome.
There's
man.
no drop off like the others.
That's good.
I think it had like 20% after this weekend, the first weekend, which is pretty fine.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange was like a 74% drop off.
Wow. Okay.
Jurassic World was around the same. So
Okay.
that's.
I didn't know Jurassic World
legs.
came out.
I can't watch it.
Yeah.
It's so funny. My girlfriend's parents were like, "Oh, we're gonna go see a movie." I'm like, "Oh, you should see Top Gun. It's so good." and then they went and they came back. What'd you see? Oh, they saw Jurassic World. I'm like, why? What is wrong with you?
You ruined your night.
You know what the best part is? I asked what they thought of it. All they could say was like it was so fucking loud, it was annoying, and that's all they could say. And I was like, what? So
Boomer logic right there.
you should have seen Maverick.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy about that. What you got?
So of course, January 4th, if you guys don't remember, in 2021 they stormed the Capitol building. And
that was fun.
That was a very interesting
When they said
day.
that, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, no,
because
they
the
were
people
not
were dressed
joking.
up wearing weird things.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
And now they are in court because they're saying that Donald Trump, former president Donald Trump, is responsible for the spark for them to do this. Basically, what they're saying. Like,
what was the spark? Do you remember?
Well, because he had a speech where it's like, oh, the election was rigged, and he said we should make sure that Joe Biden is not inaugurated. And Mike Pence, which is his vice president, is a coward, and he should have stopped the election. So he basically gave fuel to the fire. They're trying to arrest him. I mean, will it happen? I would be very surprised. He's so rich. I mean, what they say? Oh, he's bankrupt.
Yeah, I think he's bankrupt.
I think he has enough money to get out of this.
I bet a lot of his money is in like land or something.
Yeah, I think I think he's gonna be just fine. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get out of it just fine. I think it's just a waste of time, but
honestly, though, Biden, from what I've heard so far, he's being pretty terrible. I keep seeing things of him falling and stuttering.
Well, he's like 90. He's 90. No, he's like 78.
Okay,
like,
there's no way he's 90.
He's fucking. Well, I mean,
he's the oldest, right?
Yeah,
or
even if Trump would have won, he would have still would have considered the oldest because Trump he's 74. So they're both old men.
Yeah.
So I'm like, honestly, I fear for his health, if more than anything. I think it's going to be one of the few times where the vice president becomes president. I think Campbell Harris is going to become president. I think he's going to kick the bucket this year. I think he might die next year. I have this strange feeling that he's going to die. But I mean, yeah, he's been doing bad. But I mean, America, they're in such a fucking shitty place right now.
Hell in a handbasket.
So Texas is trying to leave America. They want to separate.
They're
they want to
pulling
have
Quebec from
They're
Canada.
pulling Quebec from Canada. Yeah, they are, and I really hope Quebec is not watching.
Yeah, but Quebec, for those who don't know, Quebec's reasoning is that it's primarily French. We are minorities here. We've been over this.
Yeah.
So they want it to be their own country because the rest of Canada is English.
Yeah.
So they want to be like their own, kind of like a France on this side of the ocean.
Exactly. I mean, for
what is Texas' reason?
Their reasoning is the fact that they don't want to abide by the laws that America is putting on them, right? So like they want to have, for example, right? The big two topics right now is, and I tried to avoid it, but I forgot to go into it. The Roe versus Wade.
Well, I have that.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about it regardless.
Okay, well, the Roe versus Wade situation happening right now, and also the gun laws that are being changed. Well, are talked about to be changed, and they don't want to abide by either one of them. Well, I mean, they already changed Roe versus Wade, but they don't want to abide by the gun law that they want to change with. So they really just want to run their own laws.
They're gonna break off and become the Old West.
I mean, Texas has enough people to do it. Like, they have enough people to do it. And they're self-sufficient. Like, they definitely can. If they really wanted to, they can. Yeah. Which is the scariest part. If they do, okay. But like,
yeah, I've heard nice things about Texas though. Like as a whole.
I mean, as long as
our friend Jason lived there for a bit.
Yes,
the only bad thing he could say was it was hot.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you live in the main cities and you're white, don't go down there if you're black. It's not a good idea.
I'm a quarter. You think I'll be fine?
No, you'll be just fine.
Wait, no, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, listen. Your skin color's enough for you to get by.
I'm pretty tan. Today was hot as balls.
You're still white.
All right, I'll stop wearing sunscreen completely.
It's basically like a good example. I have a friend of mine. Her husband is Filipino.
Her husband's boyfriend, yeah.
And he gets discriminated a lot.
How so?
And he if he goes to like certain places, he's followed. in stores to make sure that he's not stealing.
Oh.
Comments are thrown at him at random, like he'll go to a pharmacy and like apparently she told me one time he said you should buy some condoms for the 20 kids that you have at home.
Wait, condoms for the kids, or so
well,
he doesn't have more?
Yeah,
kids?
for the
oh, because that'd be weird.
Yeah. But like he's like with just like regular day,
Random,
like as long as you don't go to like the small little outer states in Texas, you wouldn't really notice the fact that it's bad. But go to the little outer states, like look, it was a Republican. It's a Republican state. They won. They beat the Democrats there. So I'm going. I don't know. Can they do it? Yeah. Will they do it? I hope not, but they might, honestly. And for the Roe versus Wade thing, I mean, wow.
Well, we're going to get into that in a second.
Yeah.
But could they even do that? Could the U.S. be like, no, we're keeping it?
Just the way Canada could step in.
Well, because Quebec put it to a vote.
Just the way that they can too. Canada can always step in because technically still, like, to this day, the only reason why a lot of our laws don't go contested versus versus the federal government is the fact that we hold so many seats of power that if they were to piss off the Quebec population, they lose the election. No, 100%, because British Columbia has, I don't quote me, I have no clue how many fucking seats, but British Columbia has like a decent amount. Alberta's amount is a bit lower than British Columbia. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, nobody fucking cares. There's like 2 votes max. The Ontario's like 40%, and Quebec's another 40%. So if you win Quebec and Ontario, you basically win. That's how Trudeau won this election. He won Quebec and Ontario, and he won British Columbia.
He knew we wanted weed.
Well, because Alberta wasn't going to vote for him, Saskatchewan wasn't going to vote for him, Manitoba wasn't going to vote for him, and the prairie states like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, they're like a combined of half of Quebec. But can Texas do it? Because I don't know the exact laws in America in terms of like how much power the president has over each state, but I think it's also up to a vote, and I think they're gonna do it. If they vote, I'm pretty sure they would separate. I think enough Texas people are sick and tired of of the gun laws being changed, and they just want to just kill everyone for some bizarre reason. Because over there, what's stopping them? The way that it's not stopping us in Canada is the fact that they have the right to bear arms. That is in their Declaration of Independence.
Well, that's all the U.S.
Yeah, we don't have that in ours. There's no right to bear arms in Canada. So they can't argue that.
I remember there was something about gun laws in Canada where someone walked through some government building with a rifle on his back, without even like being necessarily discreet about it. Like the casing was the shape of a rifle. Yeah. And he just went up to a tower like, huh. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, no.
Didn't do anything. It was just to see.
Yeah, no, because...
No one stopped him or anything.
No, because we don't have those laws. We don't have
we don't really have mass shootings that often.
This is true.
It happens on occasion.
Yeah, it's like we've had 2 in like the last 20 years.
Man.
So we're at America's 186. So
we gotta get those numbers up is what you're saying.
Yes, let's go. Right now, but yeah.
So Roe v. Wade, real quick, let's go.
Yeah. So, I mean...
I just want to give a bit of history to it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I was like, where the fuck does the name Roe v. Wade come from?
Yeah, because I don't know, actually. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I thought...
It comes from a court case in the late 60s. Jane Roe was living in Texas, pregnant, unemployed, and it was her 3rd pregnancy. By the way, she's only 22 years old. Naturally, she wanted an abortion, so she went to court saying that the anti-abortion laws are against the American Constitution. She, of course, won with a 7-2 vote. The court recognized it as a woman's right to choose whether or not to have a baby. So it became like a constitutional thing.
Okay, cool.
A woman's right, right? Alright, so Roe v. Wade is overturned.
Yeah.
Don't understand why. I have a theory, but it's probably wrong. I think it's capitalism.
I don't...
Capitalism is all about growth.
Because of money? Yeah.
America's falling back, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they think, we get another baby. We force a baby boom because we take away abortion.
Maybe.
But you know what I learned when I was doing my research about Roe v. Wade? Just because it's been overturned doesn't mean that much, actually.
Really?
All they're saying is that the Constitution doesn't recognize the woman has the right to abort a child.
But aren't abortion clinics still open? I think now...
That's the thing. It goes by state.
Okay, so that's why Texas wants to separate too.
Okay. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, everyone's freaking out like, abortion's illegal. It's not. It depends on what state you're in. Yeah. And typically they just vote for it. Yeah. What Roe v. Wade means is that it's not necessarily a part of the Constitution. Yeah. So you can still get abortions. It's just not like a given right necessarily.
Yeah.
It's almost like a gray area.
Yeah. I mean...
So it's not that big of a deal.
Well, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, yes, I will say that, but I'm going... In terms, in my eyes, it's a fucking crazy eye-opener.
It's a step back.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's an eye-opener. I would have thought that America would have went that far back. Like, to where...
It's just strange.
Because I think what's crazy, like I said, I think for me, I saw a sign, I said, that was fucking... It spoke volumes. It said, now we no longer have the right if you want to have a kid or not, but we don't even know if he's going to make it to recess. And I'm like, fuck.
You're forcing us to have kids, and then we don't even know if they can come home from school.
Yeah, fuck, because that's the thing. So it's like,
yeah.
I definitely will say...
Well, maybe that's why all the school shootings, the numbers of kids are dropping.
And so they want to... I mean, maybe, but like...
Bump those numbers.
But like, they're having enough kids. I think, like, and I think the only thing that I'll give... And this is super duper small, and it's like such a small part of the the population is the fact that certain people use it as a birth control method, which is really fucked up if they do that. Yeah. But those are people, and even then sometimes it's because they don't have enough money for birth control. Because honestly, birth control should be fucking free. Like, the fact that we make money off of that is so bullshit. That and pads, like. We really are saying we're going to punish you for being a woman. Like, it's fucked up. Like, honestly, like...
Well, that being said, do you think condoms should be free?
Yes, they should. Honestly, for men, they should be free, too. Because it's like...
You know what? Everything at the pharmacy should be free.
Okay, calm down. But it's like, I feel like it's true. Like, I feel like we should be in this world to where it's like, people struggle. And that's why, and I think what's really sad is, like, if you look at the population, I read about this somewhere that the national age of people losing their virginity has dropped.
What, 16?
It's now 15.5. It's
0.5.
dropped. Well,
at least they wait till halfway.
Yeah. Well, they average it, but it's like it's dropping. And what's also crazy is that teen pregnancy has risen because people are not informed. One, it's become very taboo to talk about, which is very interesting.
Like, you see it everywhere on media, but then people you look up to, like authority figures, don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's very taboo, and it's like that's one. And the other thing is that it's like I've read this somewhere, and maybe I'm wrong, but like I've read that because a lot of people don't practice safe sex. When they put a condom on, I've read that certain people struggle to get hard because they're so used to just not using it that they're like so they're like exactly, so they're like, oh, like we don't, like, oh, this is weird now, but we've come such a far way with condoms. Like I'm a regular condom user, and I like
regular, you whore.
Thank you. And the ones that I use they're called skin. It's like skin, bare skin they're called, and it really feels like nothing's on. Like, it really feels like there's nothing there.
You can feel the STDs.
Sure, we'll go with that. But it's like, yeah, like so it's really, but it's great. It's like, we didn't have these 20 years ago, so it's like, we should be more informed. So like, this law, it definitely is an eye-opener, and I mean, I think the most fucked up part is that the woman voted yes, which is wild. He voted yes to overturn, which is just
probably paid off by the shadow government.
Maybe, honestly, maybe, but like I mean, the man, I get it, okay, but like the woman, I was like, really, of all people, you're gonna vote? Like,
come on, you have one job.
Yeah, like you're supposed to represent the women, and this is what you do. Like, come on.
I'm definitely pro-choice because you don't want to have a kid, and then it turns out like it becomes like a YouTube sensation, and then it gets a music career, and then it goes all to his head.
Justin Bieber.
And then it ends up getting facial paralysis. Yes, Justin Bieber. Thank you for helping me with the segue. Motherfucker.
What? Did you see it?
I saw the video.
It's weird, man.
It's like one eye's blinking, the other one's like just dead. I'm like, I knew you were dead inside.
But I think it's sad. It's sad, but you know what though? And this is I'm very, very convinced it's something to do with drugs.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think he's done some drugs.
No doubt. Have you heard his recent music? It's so bad. And all it's about is drugs and women.
Peaches was the only song that was not. Well, that's not well because there's two other artists who I respect. Right. But like,
Feet was in it, eh?
Yeah, stop. They don't know that joke. But like,
you explained it on
I did.
I think so.
Yeah, no, it's just weird. It's just weird. It sucks because it's like I don't wish prowess to anybody, but like,
it's like he canceled his shows because half his face doesn't work.
yeah, what's his understandable? He can't sing, dude.
You can't sing with half a face.
Dude, half his mouth is not
Wait, here,
working.
let me pinch half your lip.
Yeah,
and try to
it's
sing.
like.
You did that on purpose.
No, I swear to God, I actually tried.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So no, you can't do anything. But
I'm just saying, like rock stars are singing while they have stomach cancer, and guitar players are playing guitar solos while their heart explodes, and this motherfucker can't sing. Justin Bieber's nothing.
Yeah, but these guys were hardcore. This is Justin Bieber.
This is Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he's fucking weak. Like, come on. He did some drugs. His body couldn't handle it, and now he's paying the price. Honestly, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't come out on the line going like, "Oh, I was addicted to like a certain type of something." Because like I look at the
killer drug, but it breaks half your face.
I look at Demi Lovato. She was a really good pop star, and then she went to drugs and alcohol, and she OD'd twice.
To this day, I don't know who that is. Your name comes up occasionally. I have no idea.
She used to be on Disney. She was
Can
one
you
of the
sing
Disney
one of
stars.
her songs?
God, no. She has a really high pitched voice.
Okay.
You know that song, "Kiss for Another, Die for Each Other, Cool
That's
for
her?
the Summer"? That's her. Yeah.
That sucks. I'm glad she's dead.
She's not dead.
Damn it!
Anyways, so we have to cut this week short because I'm a busy fucking person. But next week it should be longer. However, Patrick played this game last week. If you weren't there for last week, you want to hear my answers to these questions. You can look at last week, but he did a little trend. I enjoyed it. I think it was pretty fun. Little game of where I'm gonna be giving him words or phrases. He has to make a joke out of it. So you have a timer of 1 minute. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prompts. So
easy.
Hopefully,
ready when you are.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
So when I say the first one, when I say the first one, then you'll start.
Okay.
Ready? So first one, ready? Woman.
Washing machine.
I really like when.
It gets hard.
Take the
bait.
Cucumbers.
Up my ass?
I'm a Discord mod.
Get a life.
Quiet kitten.
Or I'll break your fucking neck.
Uh-oh, my ass is
on fire because of all this ass cancer.
There you go.
That was it?
Yeah.
Wait, the one I said bait for, which one was that? Where you do
that was take the
take the shot.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah, that's why I put it in there for you as a gimme, and you think take the bait. I'm like, that's a fucking idiot.
Say it again.
Take the
shot.
Thanks. So yeah, no, that's a running gig. I put that in there. I'm going. He's gonna say take the shot. You said bait. You don't know why? Because you're under pressure.
But I finished pretty quick.
That's pretty good. But when you're under pressure, it's like you have to you think it quicker. That's why I feel like I remember goals like it's like we watch like Stanley and stuff like that. You always think, oh, I can answer the question.
That's a dumb answer.
But it's like when you in the moment and you're pressured, you're probably gonna say some dumb shit. Honestly.
I saw a Family Feud clip. It was something you want to complain about your wife, or something men complain about their wives often, and both the men are just looking at each other. Nope, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. I saw that one. I was like, I'm not answering. Like
you press first.
Yeah,
no, you press first.
Yes. Honestly, the one time I was like, no, go
and
first.
The caption was, "They're still standing there today."
Yeah, exactly. Just waiting to see who's gonna answer. Anyways, I'm Jamal.
I'm Patrick.
And this is Flabbergasted with Audacity.
Thank you for listening.
We'll
Until next time.
I want to do it. I'll see you next time.
See you later, alligator.